handsome.
Howdy doody, my captain. What's shaking with you, huh?
No, not water! No, not on me! Get off! Where have you been, you insolent slug? My jacket won't button itself, you know.
I'm sorry, sir. I was out talking to the seagulls.
Well, what did the feathered beasts have to say for themselves, then, eh?
Well, Roger says hi, and could you give him a call? He hasn't heard from you in an age.
Not likely.
Oh, and the usual seagull stuff, the world stock market, who's been seeing who in Coronation Street. Oh, and, most importantly, my captain, they say that today's weather conditions would be perfect to launch our beautiful ship and set sail for Rat Island.
What? On the water? Huh? Are you mad?
Huh? But, Master, are you not keen to finally get to Rat Island? You've told us so much about it.
Well, of course I am. It's just that today is the Fish Bank holiday.
Fish Bank holiday?
Yes, it's today.
Huh?
And you probably didn't know this, but you're not allowed to sail on a Fish Bank holiday.
Funny, the seagulls never said anything about a Fish Bank holiday.
Well, they probably forgot, you see. They're only stupid seagulls.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yes, of course. You know that I, more than anyone, would relish sailing on the open seas with all that deep, dark water.
Oh, well, suppose maybe we could go tomorrow.
No! Never! I mean, maybe. Perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Sometime.
Oh,
Yes.
no! Oh, that is Pepper and Sneeze back from their stupid scavengers. Probably with some stupid and useless object, huh?
Whew. Saved by the bell.
What was that?
I said you smell!
Oh, okay.
Now, give an announcement, you vile rodent stink bomb!
Oh, yes, at once, your master.
Tortilla.
All rise for his extreme vileness. Our leader and captain, Rash!
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
Cut the knives! Cut the knives! Cut the knives! Cut the knives! Cut the knives!
Oh! Pah! It is another useless piece of junk that they present to you.
Huh?
We should kick them off the boat for good this time, my captain.
Hey, what do you know, short stack?
More than you, stupid, with your stupidness.
Silence! We don't want to anger the boy king.
The boy king?
I didn't know we were expecting guests. I would have got some fancy buns in.
No, it's that object. If I'm not mistaken, which of course I never am.
Well, except for the time that you made the huge error. Oh, wow!
That is the cursed yo-yo of the Egyptian boy king, Tut Butt Squeak.
Cursed yo-yo?
Tut butt squeak?
Yes, a boy king who was ruler in a faraway land 2,000 years BC.
What BC?
Before computer games.
Oh!
Oh, yeah,
He was known for the golden yo-yo that his grandfather, the pharaoh likes cheese and toast, fashioned for him out of solid gold.
Likes cheese on toast?
Yes, it was one of the most sought-after Egyptian antiquities. For thousands of years, no one had managed to unearth it. That was until Emily Diggett, who was accompanying her father, the famous archaeologist, Professor Diggett, went investigating near an ancient tomb in the year 1886. Emily was playing with her favorite doll.
Was it a baby poopy plops doll? Oh, they do number twos, yes. Baby poopy plops, she poops, she plops, sniff that diaper. Oh my gosh, it's baby poopy plops. Poopy plops, poopy plops, baby poopy.
I'll ignore that one on the grounds that you're a buffoon.
Sorry.
Whilst playing with her doll in the sand, Emily noticed a shiny object. She had just found the golden yo-yo of Tut Butt Squeak.
Oh, and how much did the little baldy man with the moustache say it was worth on the Antiques Roadshow?
Nothing. You see, she never told anyone of her discovery, not even her father. Emily had no idea how significant a find it was. It was ever so pretty. And she knew that if she handed it over, like all the other objects that are found, the golden yo-yo would be locked in a glass display case in some stuffy old museum on the other side of the world.
Oh, that is true.
So she decided that it would be her secret little treasure. Back home in England, life went on as normal for Emily. Every night before bed, she'd take out her precious yo-yo and admire its beauty. But she never used it, as she was well aware that ancient treasures require extra special care.
That is true, you know. Every evening I polish the old man's false teeth that I keep under my pillow at night. Here, look.
Oh, Tortilla! Why do you have old man's teeth under your pillow?
Yuck, that is a stupid question. Just in case the tooth fairy would come. That would make a fortune, you know.
Are you quite done? Everything was fine until Emily's cousin Drusilla came to stay. Emily didn't like her very much. She was a bit of a bossy boots.
Oh, I don't know.
Hello, Emily. Hello, Drusilla.
That evening, Drusilla was playing with the dolls when she came across the precious yo-yo hidden in the petticoat of Emily's favorite doll, Jemima.
Oh,
Emily begged her cousin to be careful with the ancient yo-yo. But Drusilla, being Drusilla, couldn't resist taking it for a spin. Soon as Drusilla spun the yo-yo, she turned it to sand. You see, the yo-yo had a curse upon it. Anyone who used it, other than the boy king, would turn to sand. Well, Emily couldn't believe her eyes. She realized she must now tell her father. And when Professor Diggett saw the golden yo-yo, the same golden yo-yo that he dreamt about finding for so many years, his eyes glazed over, and he never heard Emily scream as he too couldn't resist spinning the yo-yo.
So her father was now a big pile of sand too!
Yes. Emily was heartbroken, of course. She had to get rid of the cursed object before anyone else was spun to sand.
What a great story. I'm off bowling now.
I'm not finished yet.
That is, of course, unless you're not finished yet.
10 years passed, and despite what had happened, Emily had become an eminent archaeologist in her own right. She continued to travel the world and discovered many important ancient sites. Not only that, she also discovered love. Grow up! She met George in a hotel whilst on a trip to Paris. It was a whirlwind romance. Before long, they were engaged to be married.
How exciting! Every girl's dream.
Yes. After the wedding, George surprised Emily with a trip to New York for their honeymoon. But that wasn't the only surprise. He had bought her the most wonderful gift that he had found in a tiny antique shop in London.
Was it a Spice Girls teapot?
No, it was the golden yo-yo. You see, a treasure like that will always find its way back to the surface, whether it takes 4 years or 4,000. And before she could warn him, poor George spun the cursed yo-yo and became the 3rd person in Emily's life to be turned to dust.
No!
She ran distraught from the ship, and as it sailed off into the sunset, it left a weeping Emily behind.
Poor Emily.
But what about the golden yo-yo?
Oh, she left the cursed object on board, never wishing to set eyes on it again.
Oh, no, that is so terrible. She must be the unluckiest girl in the world.
Well, that depends on the way you look at it. You see, halfway across the Atlantic, the captain, unable to get a response, forced open the door of the honeymoon cabin, only to find the most charming object he'd ever seen.
Oh, Captain,
Yes, and like all the others before him, he just couldn't resist giving it a spin.
Oh, no.
And do you know what the name of the ship was?
The USS Enterprise?
No, you fool! The Titanic! Well, as captain, it's hard to see an iceberg when you're just a pile of sand.
But that's not what the history books say, my captain.
Of course not. That's because they don't want anyone to find the golden yo-yo ever again. But mark my words, whether it's 4 years or 4,000, it will always find a way to the surface to be taken for another deadly spin. Yes.
Oh, that is terrible. So you think that this could be the golden yo-yo? I mean, it's not so shiny, eh?
Well, why not give it a spin and see for yourself, Tortilla?
No, thanks.
You do realize we couldn't possibly set sail to Rat Island with such a dangerous object on board.
Oh, it's no problem. Booger will throw it overboard.
Oh, yeah, of course I will. Yeah, put it...
No! I mean, we don't want to be too hasty. Look, why don't I just put it in my special chest for safety? Yes.
You'll never know when I'll need an excuse not to sail.
What was that?
I said you stink!
Tell me something I don't know.
Right, you lot! Not that you deserve it, but grubs up!
Reese, my French genius. Is there a choice on tonight's menu?
Oh, there's a choice, all right, Captain Rash.
Yes?
Whether you want to eat it or not!
Oh, a masterpiece.
But of course. Right! Who's for rusty bed spring soup, full of a fish heads, stuffed with bicycle tires and old man socks?
Me!
Give me some. I can't handle it.
And don't forget to chew the bicycle tires before.
Elbow,